Hello, good evening, one. My name is Juan Aguilar. So, before I go into depth of the topic which I will be discussing, I wanted to give a quick sort of disclaimer by saying that although I personally don't feel this way, um, I am aware that others might feel as though it is sort of tabooish or even um, a bit sensitive to discuss the topic on hand. So, on the other note, let me let me start it off by asking you guys a question. Have you guys ever approached someone and he seems to be smoking a funny looking cigarette, but as you get nearer and nearer, you start to smell a funky smell that resembles sort of a skunk, and which makes you realize that wow, this guy isn't smoking regular tobacco cigarettes. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to discuss about why marijuana should be legal. Now I know lately more and more states have classified it as legal, but however federally, meaning as a country as a whole, it is still not yet considered legal. So I am here today to hopefully um, give you some knowledge or insight about the experiences or um, details about marijuana. So, as an avid smoker, I have been smoking since I believe the age of 10. So, that will be close to 13 years now smoking marijuana, which I understand is very, very, very early to start smoking, but that's how life is sometimes. Now, as a smoker, I um, I personally see the stereotypes of which the drug classifies, such as people being lazy, not hardworking, unenergetic, hungry, and so forth. And I want to say that although some are true, such as those, there are others that um, that I feel is somewhat a myth, such as it being a gateway drug. For instance, I know personal people, myself included, who have started with marijuana and have not branched onto any other drug, which in my eyes is pretty good. So so yeah, so one of the things about marijuana is that it is used for medicinal reasons. For instance, people use it to calm their epilepsy from, or people that are suffering from seizures. Um, it helps people with glaucoma, um, cancer, or people who are undergoing chemotherapy. It eases the pain or of which they're feeling, and I'm here to say that although a lot of people do say that um, it is a herb or not a drug, it is still harmful in a way. By that I mean that you are smoking while you inhaling smoke, so your lungs they have to filter it, which in end is hurting them. Uh, Not as much as cigarettes, but it's still doing damage. But to prevent that, there are numerous things that you could do, such as eat edibles, which is food made with cannabis butter. You can inhale it by vapor, which means there are machines that basically burn it for you, but with less harsher smoke. So there's that, and then there's also called distillate or wax, which is another type of, I wouldn't know to really call it like, why would you wax? That's why they call it wax, but with THC in it, which you burn instead of the usual with a lighter and so forth. So marijuana has been around a lot of years, and people throughout time have been using it, and there has been countless propaganda towards banning it. But the way I see it is there are way more advantages to making it legal, such as enforcing state taxes on it or federal taxes on it, even when it passes federal law. And which I have seen firsthand into going to the medicinal shops, that those taxes are really high. So I'm pretty sure the state is benefiting a lot from it. And also I feel like you are more able to what's the word I'm looking for, like to control control the percentages of the marijuana. And by that I mean that you are able to test and limit as to the potency of the marijuana or what can go inside of it, because as I personally have seen, there are many fake or not real marijuana, which people would just add different chemicals for it to look the same, but definitely not be the same. So with it being considered legal or becoming legal, states are able to regulate the what goes inside of it. So I hope that with this knowledge, you will hopefully not be as afraid of marijuana, or you don't even have to try it even, but hopefully you or society as a whole will be able to notice or realize that um, the problem really isn't marijuana. It is more about the taboo surrounding marijuana, which is drug dealers and so forth. Which by making it legal, it would eliminate street dealers, and government companies will be able to step in and sell marijuana to their convenience. So thank you guys for listening. My name is Juan Aguilar. Bye bye.